Hey, Jen here. So I recently passed my real estate exam, the national portion and the state portion, and now I'm going to share with you guys 8 things that I wish I knew before I had started studying for the real estate exam. So if you're starting your studying, this is going to be super helpful. If you're in the middle of studying, you can also incorporate these tips. And if you're thinking about joining a real estate exam school, these are the things that you should consider and get into a routine with. So these are in no particular order. I think all 8 of these tips and things that I wish I knew are super important. So let's get started. The first one is going to be finding a study routine. I'm also a professional marathon runner. So I really believe that practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, and you have to be disciplined in setting aside time to do the things you need to get done. So for me, waking up early and hitting the books was extremely important. If you just set a time here and there whenever you have free time to study, it's going to be hard to get studying in. This is not fun material to go over. So it's going to be pushed back and back and back if you don't just get a routine, schedule it weekly, and get it done. The second thing is going to be finding a community right away. I didn't know anybody that was studying for their real estate exam when I started. So it can be kind of lonely when no one else knows what you're going through. Even the people you live with or your significant other, they don't know exactly what it's like studying this material and what you're about to get into with this new career. So it was super helpful finding these communities. The biggest one I was a part of was the Prep Agent Facebook group. So if you're not a part of that, I recommend joining. I posted all my videos there and my study guides. People post questions that they remember from exams and practice exams. Or there were some times when something wasn't making sense to me, so I posted in the group and tons of people would help clarify. So there's lots of different online communities, so go find one right away when you get started. You'll feel much more at home and you'll feel like you have other people supporting you. The third thing is start looking for a brokerage right away. I didn't start looking for a brokerage and reaching out to managing brokers in the area until about a month before the test. And then it was taking up so much time that I had to put it on pause until after my exam. So right now I passed my exams, but I can't get to work because I'm still in the interview process and I really just want to dive in. But I am taking my time because I do want to pick a brokerage that's a good fit. And that takes time. So start right away. You can do maybe make it a goal to meet with one managing broker a week. And then by the time you take your exam, you should have already signed with the brokerage, or at least you'll have a very good idea of which one you're going to go with. And it is important to pick a good one because you need a good mentor. This is where you're starting your career. So spending the time is worth it. It's not like it's a waste of time. Plus, connecting with local real estate agents and managing brokers is only good networking. And what is this job going to be all about? It's about networking. So there's no downside to starting early and meeting with those local brokerages. The fourth thing is going to be really understand the concepts and material and memorize the vocab words before you dive into your schoolwork. Mine was 100% online. And I remember starting out, I was taking quizzes and practice exams, the first couple weeks, and I was getting so discouraged because I was failing all of them. And that's not fun. That's not how you want to start. But it's because I was just flipping through the slides and skimming the chapters and I wasn't memorizing the vocab. So of course, when you see a question with 4 or 5 different vocab words you don't know and all the answers have vocab words you don't know, how can you possibly pick the right answer? And then you're just reading a bunch of wrong answers and confusing yourself. So memorize the vocab and understand the material. The best way to do that is by, listening to YouTube videos. There's a bunch of stuff on Spotify, Prep Agent, just anything that can help you understand and memorize the vocab before diving into those practice exams. And then number 5 is listening. So about a month into studying is when I started listening to stuff on the go, and it was a game changer for me. When I was biking, running, walking, driving, you don't have to set aside time in the day to sit down and listen. Just do it while you're on the go. It helps so much. One thing that I also started doing about a month before my exam, and I wish I would have started in the beginning, is going through my practice exams and recording the answers that I was getting wrong. So I was reading the question, reading the options A, B, C, and D, and then I'd give myself, 30 seconds or a pause 30 seconds, or I'd repeat the question because a lot of times when I'm listening, I do zone out. So I'd repeat the question and then hopefully get it right. And that just trained my brain what to look for, what words to look for, to memorize the weird wording of all the questions. So that was a huge help. And I use it. It's right on the iPhone. It's the utility section voice recorder. Every iPhone, most phones should have. It's just a free app. You literally just record it on your iPhone. That's it. And then record your practice exams and answers that you get wrong. I just went over that one. That was number 6. And number 7 is read books. Read books about successful real estate agents, sales, self-help books, anything that motivates you. This studying is so monotonous, and let's be real, it's just so boring. So reading these kind of books can help keep you motivated and remember why you're getting into this career. So I read a ton of books. A lot of it I use a Kindle for, but I did The Now Effect, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, Ninja Selling, The Miracle Morning. So anything that helped keep me motivated to be productive, to stay positive, time management, sales, all of that stuff. It keeps you fired up and it keeps you remembering why you're doing this instead of just constantly being bored that this is what you have to do before you can actually get to work. So reading these books, it's a huge inspiration. Definitely recommend it. I could make a whole new video and I might on all these awesome books. So that's number 7, read books. And number 8, visualize passing the exam. There's so many studies that have proven that visualization works. I do this before every single race and I show up to the start line relaxed and full of confidence, ready to go. I really believe it works. So practice visualizing, getting to the testing center, sitting down, starting the first question. You know the information, you're ready to go. And then visualize hitting end on your exams and seeing pass, and how awesome that's going to feel. It literally trains your brain and stimulates your brain to think you're passing the exam while you're taking the exam. So what could be a better way? Literally just do it 1 minute a day. That's all. Just visualize passing and how good that's going to feel. Because you guys are all going to pass. Congratulations on taking this big first step in either looking into becoming a real estate agent or signing up for that school and getting started. I'm so excited to get started. I'll keep you guys updated on what brokerage I pick. And if you have any questions or anything else you want to see, whether it's help on the exam, tips for the exam, tips on interviewing and brokerages, please let me know in the comments. I'm all about community. I've been so happy to meet so many people through just making these videos, through the Prep Agent Facebook group, and I'm so excited to meet so many more people. So comment anything you guys like. I'm happy to help you with whatever I can. And best of luck and good luck studying. You guys got this. Stay positive, stay focused, set aside time, and you can do this. Thanks for watching.